salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's glory. Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past. And
so let's see, where's effects? Condition. This might be what's going to show, and it might show here too, endurance -1.
the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come. Give your bodies to Atom, my friends. Release yourself to his power. Feel his glow and be divided. There shall be no tears, no sorrows, no suffering. For in the division, we shall see our release from the pain and hardships of this world. Yea, your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be washed away in Atom's glow, burned from you in the fire of his brilliance. Each of us shall give birth to 1 billion stars formed from the mass of our wretched and filthy bodies. Each of us shall be mother and father to 1 trillion civilizations. Each of us shall know peace, shall know an end to pain, and shall know Atom in his glory. I urge you, my friends, come.
-1 endurance.
Behold, he is coming with the clouds.
And that's going to be
Every eye shall be blind
carry
with
weight
his
capacity.
glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice.
Not sure what else.
Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell.
Ooh. So -2 endurance, then -1 agility. Agility, what's that make it so you don't sneak as well? Probably action points, fewer action points, possibly. Okay, so it seems obvious that the debuffs are going to keep stacking.
For this ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the
But
very symbol of Atom's glory.
I still got max hit points.
Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come. Give your bodies to Atom, my friends.
I recently
Release
gave
yourself to his power.
Assassin's
Feel
Creed
his
Valhalla
glow and be divided.
a little bit of
There
playtime.
shall be no tears, no sorrows, no
In the
suffering.
character in
For
that,
the division, we shall see our release from the pain and hardships of this world.
when damaged
Yea, your
to a
suffering
certain
shall exist
extent,
no longer. It
would
shall be
start
washed
to
away in
slump
Atom's glow,
over in their
burned from you in the
posture
fire of his brilliance.
and arch
Each
their
of us
arms
shall
out
give
to their
birth to 1 billion
sides
stars
in
formed from the
a
mass of
very
our
funny
wretched.
stance. Ooh, -1 strength, -3 endurance. Strength, melee. You would think that would be carry weight. And maybe it is. Maybe endurance is something like a hit point gain per level gain, something.
And filthy bodies. Each of us
But I'm
shall
wondering,
be mother and
will this cap out
father
at
to
1,000 and will
trillion
it kill me?
civilizations.
Or do I
Each
just
of
have a
us shall
massive
know
amount of
peace,
debuff?
shall know an end to pain, and shall know Atom in his glory.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I urge you, my friends, come. Behold, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power
I'm psyched. Looks
of
like my
Atom.
green screen is
Let
working
those
pretty
who
good.
dwell here in his favored
Which,
land
you know,
attend
makes me
now
feel
to the
bad. It's like,
words
well,
of the
why didn't it
prophet
work
of Atom.
before?
Come come forth and drink
I
the
had to
waters
get a
of the
new
glow.
camera,
For this ancient weapon of war is our
and
salvation.
all the
It
green
is the very
screen stuff turned to
symbol of
crap.
Adam's glory. Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the
It
promise
worked,
of
but
our
the quality
division
of
in the times to come.
my face
Give your
was
bodies to Adam, my
absolute
friend.
crap.
Release yourself to his power. Feel his
-2 strength, -2 agility, -3 endurance. We're almost there,
glow
folks.
and be divided.
Am I gonna ragdoll
There shall be no
into the
tears,
puddle
no
at
sorrow,
1,000?
no suffering. For in the division, we shall see our release from the pain and hardships of this world.
I hope it does. This
Yea,
game doesn't
your
do a
suffering
save
shall exist no longer.
while I'm
It
doing
shall be
this.
washed away in Adam's glow, burned from
I
you with
I
the
should have made
fire
a
of his
secondary
brilliance.
save. Well,
Each
no,
of us shall give birth to a
it made
billion
a save when I
stars
came
formed
in the
from
gate.
mass of our
It made a
wretched
save when
and
I
filthy
fast
bodies.
traveled. It made a
Each
save
of
when I
us
went into
shall
my
be
residence,
mother
when I
and
came out of the
father to a
residence.
trillion
Although they
civilizations.
probably each row over each other. So 232 seems to be where it maxes. Am I about to die? Yes, I am.
Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the
No, what?
Let those
Hey,
who
friend.
dwell here in his
No, those are delayed.
attend now
Those
to
are
the
delayed
words of the
messages.
Boy, do I breathe a lot easier
and
knowing
drink
that
the
thing is
waters of the
truly
glow.
dead.
For this
Yeah,
ancient
well,
weapon of war
can
is
still
our
kill you.
salvation. It is the very symbol of Adam's
So we came here and we dumped a lot of stuff. Moira wants me to get half dead. Let's see, what is it? She wants me to get at least half and injured, but cripple at least a limb or two. We might be able to self-inflict that. Let's see what kind of crap we can get into just outside. Let's do a little bit of
Welcome to Megaton. Enjoy your stay.
let's do some exploring.
Welcome to Megaton.
Dude,
Enjoy your stay.
I just unloaded all my stuff. If I knew you were gonna be here.
Need some grub? Try the brass lantern.
Hello. Got some junk to unload?
Oh, I see one of those bots flying around. This is not on the map. And the last time I shot one of these, it didn't give me any. It didn't give me any components.
The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor.
Okay, well, it gave me some damage. Didn't cripple a limb. It isn't leaving me any kind of scrap. Oh, I bet. Oh, yeah, it changed my sensitivity as well. Let's see, controls. Oh, no, it did not. My sensitivity stayed. Oh? Requires a key. I do not have the key. Oh, Springvale. Yahoo! Yes, I don't know if all this scrap is worth anything other than a few caps. Is it getting dark? See, I like this. You can look straight up in the air. Greedfall, you cannot. You can look up about 30 degrees, 45 degrees at the most. That's all you can look up. So you can't see ceilings. Wow, there's a lot of junk. Letter from Vault Tech. Let's see if we can read the letter from Vault Tech. Letter from Vault Tech. It's not here. And it's not here. So does that make it scrap? So scrap falls under miscellaneous. Certainly not apparel. Not weapons. So I've had this happen to me several times, and now it's happened again. I picked up 2 holotapes, and they're nowhere in my inventory. Now, I have a slight memory of... bag. Somebody mentioned Springvale during some NPC encounter. But it didn't give me a quest for it. And it didn't say anything that seemed important enough to be memorable. I don't need to run around with that drawn. I typically try not to. Unless I think I'm in a potentially dangerous place. It only saves you like a second and a half. It probably takes about a second and a half to draw your weapon. Well, so that looks like sundown to me. Unless it's sunrise. Because I slept until 9 in the morning, 8:30. And then I went down and did the little experiment, but I died, so that reset the clock. And I basically left town right away. Springvale Elementary. November 16th, something mill. EA. Okay, that.
So, as your president, I am the voice.
Who the hell are you?
Oh.
Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
That is to say, I am the voice
No.
and soul of America. But only together. Together can we hold
You're not giving me any chance.
the way we were before the war. Whole. You
Yeah, he says you owe him some caps.
That bastard. He's a liar. He just wants me dead. Those caps are all mine. I earned them.
said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be
I just want to leave.
will be its
Slow down. Tell me your... is it story time? Only if I'm the one telling the story. That's... Okay.
Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, you know, favors for guys. Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted. I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place.
Keep your caps and I'll tell Moriarty you're gone. I like that.
You'd do that for me? I can't believe it. You hardly even know me. Thanks.
Screw
kid.
Moriarty.
Watch
He's a
yourself
piece of
out
human
there.
garbage. Can I take your shit? You gotta shut that radio off though, girl. I don't want to get demonetized. Ah! That is a joke.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to be seen. Okay. Can I take the pilot light out of your stove? Okay. I've seen enough. Yeah, so I was this. The facts could be different for Twitch, but somebody on YouTube, real large channel, a very respectable, serious YouTube channel, was talking about monetization and the way it worked. And I don't, it just didn't make sense to me. The figures that they were quoting, 12 thousandths of a cent for every commercial. Twelve thousandths of a cent for every single view of every single commercial. Oh, there's someone in there. Maybe this is where I can get damaged. So do the math. 1,000 views is 12 cents. 12 thousandth of a cent. You need 1,000 views to make 12 cents. So let's say you got 1,000 viewers. And you're on for 10 hours and you show 100 commercials. Well, come on, dude. You gotta
Eat it.
you gotta damage a limb. Don't make me kill you yet.
I'll tear your heart out.
Boy, it took long enough to damage that guy, but he's not giving me any he's not giving me limb damage. So now I wonder how many of them guys are up in there. And how do I give myself limb damage? Let's let's go back to Megaton. So 1,000 commercials, there's 12 cents. Or 1,000 viewers, there's your 12 cents. Now, over the course of 10 hours, I'm just picking a number. I have no idea what's a realistic number of commercials. It varies. $100 commercials, so 12 cents times 100, there's $12.
Evening.
Good to see you.
So you're making $12 a day.
Thirsty.
If you got 100 viewers. So I extrapolated the math out a little bit more to find out what it would take to become worth it. You know, so 100 times 100, that's 10,000.
Evening.
if you got 10,000 viewers, now you're making 120. I'm not sure. I might be messing up the math. But you see where I'm going with this. You need to have tens of thousands of viewers to make
Welcome
decent money.
to Megaton.
At least 1,000.
Please stand clear of the gate.
Well, I hardly picked up anything. I have a feeling
Welcome to Megaton. Enjoy your stay.
this might kill me, so I better do a save. I think I'm going to throw a grenade. Just one limb? There we go. I thought it was going to kill me. Uh-oh.
Thirsty partner.
I don't think I have any way of knowing what time it is. I used to go in here and you could see the time if you wanted to wait, but I haven't found a way to wait in this game unless you find a bed, maybe a chair. I'm not sure about a chair. I don't even think you can wait in a chair. But there's no, maybe under data. There it is. Data world map, local map. So the maps will tell you 8/29/77. So that's the date. 23:17 is the time. So that's 11:17 p.m. So she's closed. Oh, I don't want to sleep. Huh? Can I wait? If I sleep, I heal. Dang. Dang. Well, that was a miscalculation. Not a miscalculation, it was a lack of calculating. I thought it was more.
I breathe a lot easier knowing that thing is truly dead.
I thought it was morning. I don't know where the time went. Does time go by that fast? Some of these games, an hour goes by every minute. So this is where we stay until the sun comes up. Let's see, where's east? Northeast or south? East. Sun comes up in the east, right? So let's just stand here. And take damage, or I don't think I gain hit points over time. Not in this game. The other game I'm playing, you do. Every 10 I gain a hit point every 10 seconds. And I have like 1,500 hit points, so you know. I might as well take a 5-minute bio break. I don't. Maybe, you know what? Before I do that, let me get my scratch pad out. I'm normally all prepared on this desktop. It's a huge tabletop. But one of the back legs broke off. I've got two large TV screens, a 46 and a 43, sitting on the back edge of the table. So when that leg broke, the back right-hand corner of the table just tipped right down to the floor. Those screens slid, crashed. Oh, I got so lucky in so many ways. But it totally wiped out everything I had set up on the table. All my notes and scratch pads are all sitting off to the side in a big heap. 0.0012. Tenths, hundredths. No, it's 0.012. One tenth, 100th, 1,000th. Here we go. And that's cents. That's cents. I hear the wife coming down the hallway. And there she goes. Usually she wants me for something. So if you multiply that by 1,000, you actually get 12 cents. And if you want to turn that into $12, you have to multiply that by 100. So that's 100,000. 100,000 views. So that's 1,000 viewers. For 100 hours. Let's make it more realistic and say it's 10,000 viewers for 10 hours equals $12. Most people don't have 10-hour streams. So let's say it's 1 hour. Then you need 100,000 viewers for 1 hour to equal $12. Now that's based on 12 thousandths of a cent per view. I'm just eating up time all. Maybe I shouldn't let that, I don't know how fast time goes by when that happens. So, let's say you want to make $120. You got to multiply that by 10. So you got to either have a 10-hour video or 1 million viewers. Most people do not have 1 million viewers. Some of the, well, I can't say. That'd be an interesting question for the AI. Matter of fact, so let's do that since we got a little bit of time. This is on another. I'm gonna ask how many YouTubers have at least 1 million viewers. Oh, and I typed that all on the wrong keyboard. Do that again. How many YouTubers have at least 1 million viewers? Wow. 69,000. Okay. Let's ask how many total YouTubers. Wrong keyboard. How many total YouTubers? He's thinking hard. 113 million. Oh, sun's coming up. 113 million total. About 69,000 million viewers. YouTubers with 1 million. 69,000. So what's that, about 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000? It's not important what the fraction is. The important part was I was just wondering how many are making money. So if you put out one 1-hour video that has, oh, that was one commercial. This is getting to be more than I bargained for. So you can see where this is going if you're keeping up with what I'm saying. If you want to make $120 a day, you got to have a lot of viewers. And $120 a day is not a lot of money. Most of these people aren't making much money. You got to be that 69 in that, you got to have like 1 million viewers to make money. I'm going to take another quick bio break, come back and heal myself. There was a YouTuber who did the calculations, and he made a video about, made it sound like it's like a conspiracy. It's really mercenary. It's a horrible thing. The way they put so many commercials, and some people are paying YouTube not to put commercials on their stream, and they have to pay multiples, a huge multiple more than what they would have been paid if the commercials were there. But the point I wanted to make in all this was, these people with 3 viewers showing 3 commercials every 10 minutes. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? I watched this old lady streaming. She said she got her check that month. That was enough to buy a coffee or something like that. Okay, Moira.
Well, how do you feel?
This really hurts, you know.
Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
The adrenaline helps. Okay, so there is adrenaline when you get low to health. So does the fear of death. There's a lot of pains and abstract. I stay focused on the definable things like charisma. Despite my glossary of expletives, nothing properly sums up this pain. I like the intelligence answer.
That's a very enlightened attitude you've got. Shame it doesn't stop bullets, huh? Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh! How can you be walking around like this?
Am I healed?
Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
2 meds, environment suit, like a rad suit. The last part of this chapter is about Mirelurks, right? I'm not looking forward to that. I gotta buff up somehow. They're brutal.
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Sneaking into a Mirelurk lair. Yeah, okay. I'll bite.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods.
That's
Probably
all?
down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any mirelurks inside their nest.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
Yeah. So that's the hard part, is getting out without killing any of them. Let's see what you have for sale.
Absolutely.
Well, she's up to 289. Well, that's a whole lot better than 57. I think the time I saw 57 was because I had already seen her earlier that day. I don't know if they respawn their caps every day, every 2 days. So, I picked up something, right? A Chinese pistol and a knife. Yeah. In this environment suit. Okay, that looks like a rad suit. We'll be hanging on to that. I don't know if I should be keeping... Okay, well, we didn't deplete her of all her caps. Keep doing that. I keep doing that.
Good hunting.
What are your special items?
Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact,
A junk
if you ever need to make any custom
thing.
weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts.
Well, I thought you were going to show me what you had.
Remember, I'll buy whatever you're selling.
Yeah, I don't have any schematics yet. So... let's see. What's that, a little kid over there near my house? That's not Sim's kid, is it? Yes, it is. I don't want to walk around with the environment suit. And I want to read the mag. Use. I want to use the magazine. Well, that's purified water, you dumbass. You just wasted one. Because I can. I'm going to reload and save that water.
It's good to see you alive and well, madam. Well,
Can I get another water out of you?
Good morning, madam. What can I do for you? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, madam. My condensation collectors need time to fully recharge before I can continue to dispense any more beverages.
Okay, same thing with your joke array.
I was going to attend the clairvoyance meeting, but it was cancelled due to unforeseen events.
Unforeseen events.
I'll be sure and tidy up while you're away, madam.
Yes, please. Polish this rust. Use. Read. Yes, read. Okay. So, the Mirelurk thing. I'll give it a try. Data, world map, Anchorage Memorial. Okay, that guy's still over here. Oh, he sees me coming, so now he's ducking. He's scared. Sure thing, buddy. Who the fuck is stupid enough to believe that shit? He's already been banned, but somehow he got through. Oh, because I didn't block him. I banned him, but I didn't block him. Now he's blocked. Ah. So she gave me a thing, but she didn't give me one of those devices that makes you invisible for, I don't know, 15 seconds or something like that. Stealth Boy. Yeah, she didn't give me a Stealth Boy. She gave me some kind of a spying device. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in here. Somehow I have to find probably I need to get down deep where there's water. I don't want to encounter these in the hallway because they'll just chase me around. I'm only going to be able to take a couple hits and I'll be dead. I'm trying to do this without... Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I'm going on very easy. Oh, there's one right there. I have to do this without getting killed or killing any of these guys. Okay. So I don't... Operations clinic. Okay, they're down there. Leave the spawning ball alone. Hide the observation device inside. Yes. Okay, now I gotta get out of here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's do a heal. Now, which door did I come in? This one? Damn. Ooh. Well, I didn't kill any. No. Settings, gameplay, normal. Okay, back to normal. Now let's go see Moina.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king or priests or some sort of scaly community center?
Flip the observer in with the eggs, and they're none the wiser. Why do we care? They still try to kill me. Yeah.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
They are vicious and highly territorial. They descended from local crabs. I'd call them Silacerata horrendus. Charisma, they seem mostly independent. I don't think there's any sort of society there. Let's go with the intelligence thing again.
That's very scientific of you. Personally, I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if they came from some sort of brine shrimp, perhaps. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
There's the stealth boys. Okay, so there are stealth boys in this game. I suspect this completes the second chapter's research.
Correct as always. And your feedback's really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too smart for some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive, then what can we do, huh? And in case those readers blame you for their ignorance, here's your payment. 2 big boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter.
32 caliber. It's the most useless caliber. I'm ready to start researching the last chapter.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
Local history, because it's first on the list.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around.
Ooh, that's a big
No one
trick.
here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching.
Sounds reasonable. I'll research Rivet City history. That's a long trek. And that's why I'm doing this group of quests, because it's meant to acclimatize you to the game. Get you moving across the map. In a way that you don't get yourself into too much trouble too quick by accident.
Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal.
Yeah, I remember. That wasn't...
Take care. It's a big wasteland, but you know that better than me, right?